Valley Congressman Raul Ruiz says he is outraged after Senate Republicans blocked the Honoring Our Pact Act, which would have provided benefits and care to veterans exposed to toxic burn pits. But Ruiz says the fight isn't over. I spoke with him about why this legislation matters and what happens next. Congressman, first off, your reaction to the Senate failing to pass the Honoring Our Pact Act.
I'm extremely disappointed. I'm downright angry that these 25 Senate Republicans flipped their votes. Just 2 weeks ago, they voted on practically the same exact bill. There was a technical error, and the House fixed it, and we sent them back pretty much the same bill, and 25 Republicans flipped their votes. They turned their backs on our veterans. The veteran community is outraged. We know who they are, and there must be mobilization in order to ensure that this doesn't happen. I will continue to fight. I will never give up, never give in, not ever. And I will urge Leader Schumer, like I did last week, to have another vote. The VSOs, Veteran Service Organizations, and veterans need to identify and speak with these Senate Republicans who flipped their votes and turned their backs on them, and make sure that they do the right thing and the next vote. It's so important because veterans now are 100% dependent on oxygen, suffering. They're dying from cancers. Many veterans have died from cancers due to the exposure to carcinogens and the toxic burn pit smoke. And we need to do this in the name of Jennifer Kebner and from Cathedral City and all the veterans who have suffered from these burn pits. We need to have another vote. The Senate should not leave until they pass the Honoring Our Pact Act and get it done and signed and sent to the president's desk. We passed it 3 times out of the House for them. And so they need to do their job, pass it, and send it to the president's desk.
Yeah, it's clear you're very passionate about this. For folks who aren't familiar, Congressman, with the Honoring Our Pact Act, what does it do specifically to help veterans?
Right now, veterans are suffering from pulmonary illnesses, 100% oxygen dependent, 100% disabled, not able to work, many going through depression, mental health illnesses, as well as suicidal ideation because they are no longer capable of living the life they used to live. Many are succumbing to cancers because these burn pits contain carcinogens, toxic metals, and a lot of toxins that are just ruining our veterans' life years later as casualties, delayed casualties of war. This bill recognizes burn pits as a presumptive illness. My bill, which is the vast majority of the Honoring Our Pact Act that I wrote alongside our veteran service organizations, would give 23 presumptive illnesses due to their exposure to burn pits. So in other words, it takes the burden off the veteran to prove that their cancer was due to the carcinogens from the burn pits, and they can automatically not only get the health care, but the benefits due to their service-related illness, and their widows can get their death benefits so that they can get back on their feet after their veteran spouse or father or mother died from cancers, like Jennifer Kebner, who died from pancreatic cancer, left behind 2 children and a widow. And we've been helping Ben Kebner, her husband, and I have led this charge in Congress in her name in order for all veterans who have been exposed to burn pits to finally get recognized and finally get the benefits and the care that they need and that they've earned and definitely have deserved.
All right, Congressman, we appreciate your time. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.